I'm Kaylee Clark.
And I'm McKenna Bentley, and you're watching One Tribe Weekly, where we will bring you the latest news and information from Chattooga High School.
Our Chattooga Indians are headed off to round 2 of the state playoffs this Friday. Last Friday night, Chattooga hosted Washington High School in round 1 and defeated the Bulldogs 7-6. The game was the first playoff game hosted in Little Bighorn Stadium since 2000, and the win was first ever playoff victory at home for the Indians. The Washington Bulldogs scored on the first drive in the first quarter, but an extra blocked point by the Indians left them with only 6 points on the scoreboard. Later in the second quarter, CHS freshman LaShawn Lester took the ball into the end zone on a 10-yard run. Senior Luis Medina's point after kick was good, putting the Indians up 7-6. A fourth quarter fumble by the Bulldogs was recovered by Chattooga's Luis Medina, which gave the Indians the ball back with 4 minutes to go. Chattooga managed the clock and finished the game victorious. The Indians will travel to Rayburn County this week, where they will work to win round 2 of the playoffs. One Tribe Weekly caught up with Coach Charles Hammond, and this is what he had to say about the game.
Hey guys, we get to talk football one more week here going into the second round of the GHSA state playoffs. So proud of our football team right now. We played extremely well last Friday, beating Washington 7-6, which now takes us back to Rayburn County this week. That puts us in the top 16 teams in the state of Georgia. So in the entire AA class of football, we're in the top 16. There's only 16 teams still getting to play, and we're trying to do all we can do this week to hopefully slow Rayburn County down and win on the scoreboard and get a chance to go into the Elite Eight like we did a couple years ago. So we're really excited about the opportunity. If you get a chance, please try to make it over. I know it's a long trip, but we could use all the support and help we could get, and go Indians.
This week's round 2 of the state playoffs. We're traveling to Rayburn County. Y'all should come out and support the team. We worked real hard this year. We got to prepare our minds mental this week, get ready for a tough game. They won last week 6-5-0. We won 7-6. It's just a good matchup. If we come and play, we ought to be ready to get the job done.
We will be back after a short break. Stay tuned to One Tribe Weekly.
One Tribe Weekly on Sky 21, brought to you by Georgia Northwestern Technical College, with 6 locations to serve you.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
Welcome back to One Tribe Weekly.
Last Saturday, Chattooga's cheerleaders made school history with a 3rd place finish at the GHSA state cheerleading competition. The team had not made it to the top 6 categories since 2006. 3 of the top 6 teams at state were from Region 7AA. This is the highest finish Chattooga cheerleaders have ever earned at the state competition, and the team and their coach Liza Morgan could not be more proud.
We had a great weekend this past weekend at GHSA state cheerleading. We had to compete 2 days. So on Friday is like the prelims or the semifinals. The teams that are not the region champions have to compete on Friday. So we went out on Friday and bettered our score from region, but we had a drop. So because our routine is so difficult, we still advanced to finals in 2nd place overall, behind our Murchie. On day 2, which is Saturday, because of where we placed at sectionals, we were actually the very first team on the floor in AA, which is hard. You set the tone and you have to put up a score that's gonna hold up for 15 more teams during the finals. So my girls went out there and did absolutely everything that they possibly could. Only 9 of them competed for me last season, and of course we were co-ed. So it was kind of a brand new situation for all of them. They hit absolutely everything, had the routine of their life. We bettered our score by more than 5 points from day 1 to day 2. It was our highest score of the season. We finished 3rd overall in the state of Georgia out of 30 teams in AA. And we also had the highest finish as a program. So we had 2 previous 5th place finishes in the 26 years since GHSA started competition cheerleading as a state championship sport. But 3rd is by far the highest we have finished. The girls did great. I think that had we not have had to have gone 1st, we might would have finished even higher, but we were still less than 4 points from winning the state championship. I'm gonna miss my 3 seniors who have been 4-year lettermen, but we're already starting to prepare for next season so that we can definitely be the AA state champions.
And that wraps it up for this segment of One Tribe Weekly. Join us next week for more of what's happened at Ashatuga High School.